Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's me, Salvo Junkhead. Just out picking up some essentials for the morning. Coffee. And fail. Just dropped it. No big deal. But what I just wanted to talk to you about, safety first. It's just my opinion on what's going on with Call of Duty eSports. Being the eSports manager for SalvoHQ, it's kind of like a dream job. I'm thankful that the owner of Salvo, and if you guys aren't following him, go ahead and make sure you guys are doing it. I'll try to put his Twitter information right about there. What you guys need to keep in mind is that Salvo isn't one of these orgs that pop up daily on Twitter and miraculously, have like, 100 followers and this and that, and they got sponsorship deals from, let's face it, there's a lot of grip companies out there, so you're seeing them pop up daily. So, but my big thing is that these orgs are popping up non-stop. Like every day you get on Twitter, there's a new org, and I'm like, all right. So it's frustrating because when Clay started SalvoHQ, he did it because he loved esports. And he did it, it's legitimate. It's set up as a business. So this isn't like something me starting it up and be like, hey, I'm an esports org now. Come back me, follow me. You want to play for me. I have lots of money. I'll blah, 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 blah. And then when it doesn't pan out, these wishy-washy orgs just go away. Like months. And they find out, oh, there's more to it. So, that's really what I like about the brand Salvo, is that it's set up. We're really cautious of sponsorship deals because we want to do what's right for the org and make sure everything is okay. So, Clay has been in the esports org for a little bit, and a lot of people may not know him right off, but if you got to know what he's accomplished and what he's done, you would be like, man, this guy knows what he's doing. So it's kind of what attracted me to him, and the people that he has built around him really make it worth the while, make it worth the frustration, like where, I'm not much for giving up, but there's times that you feel like you just get kicked in the teeth and you just get back up eventually. But the problem, and this is my opinion, so it doesn't, nothing derivative we're taking away from, Salvo, but this is just my belief. The problem with amateur esports going on now, and not only that, with the influx of the orgs that pop up miraculously, is the demand from amateurs. Like I've got so many DMs, hey, Salvo sponsoring, what can you give us? And the first question I ask them is, what can you offer? What can you bring to the table for us? And a lot of the times they're just like, well, we want to go here, we want to go there, we want jerseys, we want this, we want that, we want funding for everything. And like one of the guys that I follow, if you guys aren't following him too, is Elevate Nate. He, I think it's his pinned tweet. He goes, you shouldn't ask what the org can do for you, but what you can do for the org. And that's the big problem with amateurs today, is that I've been a COD guy, and that's really what's drawn me into esports. And you see the success of like Optic, FaZe, Rise, all those guys. It's just that they do it right. They do it for the right reason. They do it for the brand. They take care of their players. Yes, they do have all this money coming in, but they've done it because they branded and they've taken care of everything. They take care of their players. They just don't hand them money. I'm sure that you look at, if anybody wants to build an organization that turns into a media empire and stuff like that, look at what Temper and look at what Hex has done. It's so frustrating because, my goal was to find the up and coming guys that want to do it for the right reason. That don't come and be like, hey, what can you guys give me? What can you do for this? How about, we don't want any money. We want to support, we want to rep Salvo for nothing. And then once we earn the right, then maybe we can talk about towards some funding and stuff. It's just that, you know, these orgs that pop up with, you know, mommy and daddy's deep pockets so little junior can go towards chasing his dream. And, you know, it's one thing to chase your dream, but it's one thing to earn your dream. And like for me, this is my dream job. This is what I want, you know, like 6 years of just wanting it, just learning as much as I could, you know, asking questions. You know, the problem is that, you know, these kids today just, you know, everything's getting handed to them. Now, like, I admit I'm a lot older than you know, the normal people out there in the scene, but, you know, my thing is that, you know, it's so much better when you earn things and they're not given to you. And I just really wish that the amateurs today would, you know, would just gather that concept. It's so much better to go towards that pro status, to be on a team that's driving to the next level, but they're earning it, you know, because when you earn it, you respect it, you enjoy it, and you hold it more valuable. You know, now the kids today, there's like this. That's all you're going to give me? You know, and these people, you know, hey, I placed top 6 at Joe Bob's Bar and Grill land tournament, you know. Oh, cool. How many people were there? 8. Okay. I can't fight for you if you're not going to fight for, you know, yourself, but you know, just my big thing is that, unfortunately, this is the way I see it with amateur esports. The way it is that with the influx of all these unstable orgs that's out there, is that amateur esports is going to have to explode. It's going to have to it's going to have to implode. It'll blow up from the inside and just suck everybody and all the stuff in. And then, unfortunately, all the legit orgs will still be there. And all these, you know, overnight orgs, you know, that probably buy a Twitter account and, you know, makes it look good, won't be around anymore. And that's just so that they'll rebuild into what's something. I mean, the following of Call of Duty esports is really growing, and, you know, that's the worst part about it. As it grows, people just want to jump on board, and, you know, they don't care about, you know, what's really going to happen. You know, when you grow something so fast, so quick, you know, bad things happen, but good things happen too. I mean, this is going to be a big learning experience for a lot of the young orgs out there. So and the good thing about it is I've talked to several organization owners and stuff like that, or they've DM'd me, hey, look, if you want to do this, get involved with this. You know, everyone wants to help each other, because the true org owners want other org owners to succeed. They want other esports managers to be successful. You know, and, you know, everyone talks about, like, you know, the hate between FaZe, between Optic, between Envious and all those guys. But all those org owners are like best friends. They're like, they generally have a relationship together. So, you know, it's just my thing is that, as an esports manager, I love my job. You know, I may not be on Twitter all the time as much as I should be, but because I'm always working behind the scenes. And, you know, like I said, the people that Clay is surrounding himself with it's left me with a good pillar to work with. I can always ask questions, do this and do that, you know, and you know, and thanks to him and, you know, a lot of the other people that I've ought to lean on, and, you know, all the other org owners that have offered suggestions or been there, you know. It's just that, you know, it's just, no one wants to be part of an org that you pick up a team and they go to you fund them, go to an event, and then, you know, mom and dad, deep pocket Warbucks organization throws them everything in the moon, and they're like, all right, we're done, you know. So, you know, we helped you get to where you're at now, and you just scumbagged us. So, you know, take it for what it's worth, but that's just my opinion. Unfortunately, I mean, because we want to find the next big young team that's has loyalty to the brand, to the team, you know, that's professional. You know, they've branded themselves. If you watch anything Hex always says, is that never ask for anything. Develop your brand, protect your brand. And that's what we've done at Salvo. That's what Clay has done at Salvo. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. This is just my opinion. and it's nothing that I don't want to say is reflecting negative towards Salvo, because this is my opinion, and that, like I said, that's a business. That's Clay's baby, and it's just unfortunate because guys like Clay get pushed away from esports because of the way they've been burned. And like I said, in all honesty, excuse me, is I foresee amateur esports is just going to have to fall apart. It's going to have to crumble. And once the dust settles and all that stuff, then when all the legitimate amateur orgs, the real orgs that are there for the players, for the teams, are going to left is standing, And it's unfortunate, but like I said, it's something you have to learn from. And EM's been around for a while, is that you see this coming. It's a train wreck that's happening, and you can't turn your head. You have to watch it. So, Salvo's going to be around, They are. So, but that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'm always about, it doesn't matter. I don't like, it's not about how many viewers, how many followers, subs, and all that stuff I have. I do it because I love it. I enjoy it. And, just, don't hesitate to shoot me a message on Twitter. I like talking and meeting everybody, meeting new people. So, thanks for watching.